Hey up lads and lasses, Damphyre here, and today I wanted to quickly cover the patch notes because they are a little bit interesting, but mainly to warn you of something. So we'll cover the patch notes and then I'll jump in game and I'll give you the warning. Anyway, so Lagrange character record event is now available, so we've got a new event. Explorers have the base expanded to Zone 2 at least once during their exploration. Any star system have access to it. And yeah, you just log in and it gives you free stuff. Can't really complain about that. 2, adjusted the requirements for the rating by the individual rating agreement. Adjusted the requirement for claiming point rewards in the individual agreement to unlock base zone 6 from unlock base zone 9, so they've reduced the requirement on that. And we have changed the animation on the login screen. It's quite a cool animation. There's a really nice sort of slideshow of some cool shots, my favourite being the world with a ring world around it. I think that's pretty badass. 4, adjusted the model size of some base buildings and fleets to make them better match their actual size. I think this may have caused an issue because some of the outposts are friggin' huge now. Some of the NPC outposts are just gigantic. I'm not sure if that was intended or if something's got a little bit buggy there. Someone's added an extra 0 in or something like that. Either way, they are easier to identify now, at least, so I guess that's that going for it. Now, this is the bit I wanted to talk about. Added the Neutrals Agreement and Prospector Agreement into the Identity Agreements. Neutrals Agreement. This agreement is provided by Juniper Industries' Cooperation Support Department, with the aim to find privateers who share the concept of peace, create communication opportunities between privateers and galactic factions, and help the privateers return to the normal factions. Prospector Agreement. This agreement is provided by the High Redden clan, with the aim to find explorers who can help complete the exploration of the star system environment, obtain important data info, and finally submit the Star System Prospecting Report. After the update, the Neutrals Agreement and Prospector Agreement will be available for signing in the star systems of the Node Recovery Agreement, Trojite Crystal Collection Agreement, or the Data Rescue Agreement. Basically everything that isn't the first server. Once signed, the Neutrals Agreement or Prospector Agreement will replace the original individual rating agreement that we already know about. We've talked about it before. The rewards generated by the original individual rating agreement will be settled based on your current points and will be issued together with other rewards in the Star System Development rating if you do choose one of these agreements. So, really cool. They've added some extra fluff into the game. You can role play a little bit with this, you know, being some sort of peaceful dude or a bit more of a miner. So it is nice that they've added these, and I personally think they are better than the individual agreement, because I think overall you can get more points for these than you can of the other one. So yeah, they are pretty good. However, there is a big bug, and we'll jump into the game now because I can literally show it off. So let's jump into the game and talk a bit about that. So we are in-game now, and one of the quests you may get, so I chose the neutral agreement. Oh wow, 8? Whoa, okay, no missions. I swear that said 8 a second ago. I kind of liked 8 missions, but never mind. One of the missions is called Fund the Outpost, I believe it was called, and it requires you to send them ships. So, you know, I did. I sent them 3 FG-300s. They wanted 3 frigates and 2 destroyers, 3 FG-300s, a series, and a winged hussar. I have the series lying about, and I was like, well, I'm not going to use that in a fleet quite yet. So I thought I'd send that off. And I built a winged hussar because it's 6 CP and it was quick to get out. Sent it over, completed the quest, and yeah, this happened. So if I go down to my FG-300s, as an example, I can now only build 12 of the multi-rolls instead of 13. It's a Bit odd. We go down a little bit further. We go find my series. I can now only build 9 instead of 10. And similar situation with the Winged Hussar. 9 instead of 10. So I'm not sure if this is a bug or intentional, because if you do go into the blueprints, you can see the same thing. However, you get a little bit more info. So if we go to our frigates and we look at the FG300, you can see here that active service, 12 instead of 15. But if I click here, we can see it says fund the outpost -3. So there's a potential here that this is actually an intended feature, that you are literally giving them the ships and you are reducing your maximum capacity of said ship. If that's the case, I really would have liked to known this was going to happen before giving away one of my prized series, which carry, you know, a lot of fighters at its CP cost, and I use them in my fleets. So yeah, I have asked for verification from the devs. I'll post either a community post or maybe a quick video, depending on the what I get response-wise and stuff like that. Giving you an update. They may actually update you themselves, let you know if this is a bug or not, because this is yeah, it's kind of bad if you've just given... I know some people have just given like some really useful ships, Aldebras and that kind of thing, or even, you know, they might have given Carillion specials. So, yeah, it could be potentially bad. So, for future reference, do use the worst possible ships. Thankfully, I've only lost a series here that I actually use. I don't use Winged Hussars in my fleet. I definitely don't use FG300 multi-rolls. So be aware of that. As a new player, definitely be aware of it, because this could potentially like just hemorrhage your fleets and you won't have any, you know, ships to get out potentially. So do be careful of that. And like I said, I'll let you guys know what I get back from the devs, if this is a bug or if this is an intended feature. So something to be aware with the neutral agreement. I unfortunately can't tell you anything about the prospector one, because obviously I've taken neutral, so I actually can't see anything on the prospect one. If they have a similar feature to this, where they're giving ships to outposts in some way or part of a mission, you may want to watch out and be careful, because it could cause a issue. So there we go. That is a quick one and a little bit of a warning. Hopefully you don't make, you know, too bad of a mistake and give a load of really powerful ships you might not be able to get back, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.